couldn't sleep.
Hello and welcome to Movies at 6. And in this episode, I want to talk about the best villain protagonists in cinema history. Of course, this list is totally personal. I know some of your favorites is definitely not here, but please comment them and let me know.
Everyone told us marriage is hard work. Not for me and Nick.
Number 6. Amy Dunne, played by Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl. David Fincher is one of my favorite directors of all time, and in 2014 he released Gone Girl with his surprising cast. Neil Patrick Harris, Tyler Perry and Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck is not great, as far as his acting is concerned, but I liked his movies, The Town, Gone Baby Gone. They were good. But in the middle of them, there she was, Rosamund Pike. This movie was a unique experience that I often suggest to people to watch. Amy Dunne, played by Rosamund Pike, is evil herself. She is a manipulative force of nature who is smart and very cute. And man, she makes her husband's life a living hell. I cannot exactly say that she is the protagonist since she almost has as much screen time as Ben Affleck, but she does steal the show. If you haven't watched this movie, please do.
This country, you gotta make the money first.
Number 5. Tony Montana, played by Al Pacino, Scarface. Brian De Palma's Scarface with Al Pacino as Tony Montana has some of the most iconic scenes and dialogues in cinema history. Tony is an ambitious yet petty man who climbs the ladder of power by stepping on everyone, even his closest friends and family. Al Pacino gives the performance as a villain in this movie. He's energetic and crazy in every single scene. Comparing Al Pacino in this movie and then Godfather will show you how great of an actor he is. Of course, do not forget the iconic line.
Say hello to my little friend!
Number 4. Tyler Durden, played by Brad Pitt in Fight Club, directed by David Fincher.
And this is how I met Tyler Durden.
Even though Fight Club was not appreciated in the time it came out, but little by little, people found out what a gem this movie is. Tyler Durden is the guy who most of us want to be but cannot. I hardly can say that I've ever seen a more charismatic, weird dresser on screen than Brad Pitt as Tyler Durden. He is impulsive, irrational, a cult creator, a leader, a womanizer, and he is bound to no norms of the society. He is anarchy. What a movie and what an ending.
I'm a hard worker. I set high goals. My motto is, if you want to win the lottery, you have to make the money to buy a ticket.
Number 3. Lou Bloom, played by Jake Gyllenhaal in Nightcrawler. There is something special about this movie for me. I watched it more than 10 times. It's weird, right? I still cannot believe that Jake Gyllenhaal did not win every single award for his role. Lou Bloom is a very, very scary man who does not care about anyone, and he is dead focused on his goal. His job might be a simple journalist, but there is so much more to this sick and manipulative man. The things he's prepared to do to get what he wants will give you goosebumps.
The Corova Milk Bar sold Milk Plus, which is what we were drinking.
Number 2. Alex, played by Malcolm McDowell, A Clockwork Orange, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick is notorious for creating creepy characters, and honestly, I could have put any other of his villainous protagonists here, especially Jack Nicholson in The Shining, but Alex has a special place in my heart. Quirky dialogues, weird sets, a milk drinking group led by this psychopath teenager. He's just a bad teenager. He's rotten. And he's there just to destroy things. When Alex is caught for his actions, he struggles to do what he did again when he comes out. Makes him very special for me. There's another reason that this movie is very special for me. Well, it did reset my taste bud for the movies. I watched hundreds of movies and I did not enjoy them. And there it was, A Clockwork Orange.
My father's no different than any other powerful man who's responsible for other people.
Number 1. Don Vito Corleone, played by Marlon Brando in The Godfather 1. Undeniably among the top 5 best performances in the history of cinema. Vito Corleone is a man of principle and family, and he cares a lot about priorities and the rules. A lovely father who has started from nothing and now he is the king of the mob world. But don't be fooled by his charming and kind face. He's not afraid to go for drastic measures if necessary. And even though his screen time was not as much as one would expect from a lead, he did more than just well. Well, that was my list for the top 6 best villainous protagonists in cinema history. I know I missed a lot of them. Which one is your favorite? And if it's not here, please comment it and let me know. At the end, do not forget to ask your significant other. Movies at 6. Goodbye.